This is WBTV Channel 3, Charlotte, North Carolina. It's 7:30, the Esso reporter for this. Tuesday night, November 19th, 1957. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. That is what's happening. In Mabayashi, Japan, GI. Willis Gerard was convicted today of shooting down a woman scrap collector to satisfy a momentary caprice. A three-judge Japanese court gave him a 3-year suspended prison sentence and put him on probation for a 4th year. Gerard called in a verdict after the 3-month trial. Kind of tough, but said that he was glad the court gave me another chance. The 22-year-old soldier from Ottawa, Illinois, and his Japanese bride are scheduled to leave for the United States quickly, and neither prosecution nor defense appeals for the verdict in the next 14 days. The fate of young Alfred Knight was placed in the hands of the Superior Court jury Tuesday afternoon. Judge J. Frank Huskins began judging an all-male jury after denying the defense motion to free the 17-year-old boy charged with murder to reduce the charge to manslaughter. Knight, 6 feet husky and babyface, did not take the stand, nor did the defense put up any other evidence, thus giving Attorney W. put the final argument to the jury. The trial, which began Monday, resumed Tuesday morning with the testimony of Dr. William B. Kingsley, the pathologist who performed an autopsy of the body of Ronald Leonard Ramsey, 6 who died during or after a fight with Alfred on the night of November 3rd at the corner of Airline Avenue in Broad Street in Gastonia. Dr. Kingsley said his examination of the dead boy revealed no physical injury which could have called death. On questioned by solicitor Grady B. Stott, Dr. King said Ramsey died because the severe exertion, fear, and anger caused the heart to start beating. Cross-examination by Port, the physician said the defendant was based upon the elimination of all other possible causes of the death. And he characterized that the post-mortem he performed as mental illness. He said also that he found no evidence of the borderline cause. That except the lung congestion, which he said was caused the same thing which caused his death. Custodian Detective R.H. Smith was the second witness called by the state Tuesday. He said
and suicide.
That Officer Eugene Posey offered testimony intended to corroborate that of earlier witnesses concerning the right and statements subsequently made the police to references to the fact.
Where by happenstance he was discovered.
Leonard Ramsey, the dead boy's father, took the stand and truthfully relayed the events. Last night he saw his oldest child alive. He said Ronald was 16 in good health and in 11th grade student at Ashley High School. In addition to his 85 paper carry whip, he was helping to build a new house for his family. Sought his skin conviction of second-degree murder. In Raleigh, a prospective candidate and tentative issue for the 1960 statewide Democratic primary appears on the horizon. Max Washburn shall be in Raleigh to attend the state
yesterday, which compelled him to submit to a mental health evaluation.
District Convention told your reporter that
dispatchers told there were no beds available.
He is
in the entire western part.
definitely thinking about running for lieutenant governor in the anti-sales task force platform. This will be his first venture in an all-state campaign, but he is not exactly a novice in the politics. He served for 8 years as a Cleveland County Commissioner, served 4 years as the chairman of the board, and was president of the State Association of County Commissioners in 1946. Formerly a hardware merchant in Shelby, that represents a big wholesale hardware firm in 5 southeastern states. His experience as a retail merchant and his contacts with merchants in his present capacity has convinced him that he needs sales. Texas wrong in principle and highly discriminatory in administration. He finds that it is hardest for the people at least able to bear the burden. Many small merchants are forced to be in economic conditions that absorb the tax instead of passing it on to the customers. Resulted is that many of them are being forced out of the business that they do collect the tax that they collect from customers also. Finding the burdens and the pay. Washburn isn't yet so just where he would be recouped the accused losses, but the sale taxes are abolished. But the things that there is income produced in real estate occupied by non-owners is a likely source. There has been numerous speculated suggestions about who might be seeking that office in the next statewide campaign. This is believed to be the first instance of a state suggestion platform and campaign issue.
Sweat beating on his forehead, charged with aggravated.
Washington. L.A. Stevenson apparently is going to keep Democratic congressional leaders fully informed of the progress of the NATO program discussion with his Secretary of State Dulles. Stevenson, the Trust-Champion and Democratic presidential nominee, was said to be recognized that his party's members of Congress must assume that a major responsibility for any bipartisan support for proposals to be laid before the North Carolina Capitol next month. But Stevenson himself emphasized that I am here not only as a Democrat only, but as one who has had some experience in the foreign policy field. Was his reply to a reporter who asked whether they expected the congressional Democrats to accept it as their spokesman. Among other things, Stevenson worked on and founding of The United Nations in 1945 and served with the American delegation in 1953 and again this year he traveled extensively abroad. He confirmed yesterday with Elson received a number of tentative State Department working papers after a day of studying them. He commented that he had incorporated some of the suggestions he made tell us a week ago. And I remember he called it his first day of work as a good beginning. He said that he will leave tonight for New York and Chicago but return next Monday to work right through to the 73rd White House meeting of Republican and Democratic congressional leaders. Stevenson is serving as a department spokesman said that it is a private citizen who is making his views available. He will Donald will receive no salary or expense for he has been assigned by an office across a half from Dallas. Stevenson took his time out to talk over in the NATO situation with Senator Kefauver, Democrat of Tennessee, and the 56th vice presidential running mate. And he expects to confer later with Senator Lyndon Johnson of Texas, the Senate Democratic leader. Johnson has not commented on Stevenson's acceptance of an advice of Brill, but House Speaker.
Of 2008.
Sam Rayburn said that actually is a fine thing. He added as a news conference in Dodge City, Kansas, that we need as all the brains and patriotism in both parties to work out this international situation, which is bad. Senator Spanvers, Democrat
Foreclosure.
Pennsylvania said in interview with he thinks the fact that Stevenson is participating in the conferences with Tillis and eventually will meet with President Eisenhower will increase Democratic confidence in the NATO program finally involved. Kefauver said that it is glad Stevenson accepted his assignment.
Morgan made billions. In 2008, as the economy tanked, CEO
Raleigh, the president of Baptist State Convention, suggested that today that Tar Heel Baptists took a look at fraternities on the campus of Baptist colleges. Dr. J.C. Kennedy of Hendersonville told the opening session of the convention in his presidential report that many colleges have abandoned their fraternities because they have given a college in many instances a bad reputation, particularly in memorable moral matters, and many believe that to be undemocratic and Baptist and unchristian. Little Rock Congress news that the Army is planning to withdraw all remaining regular troops from Little Rock before Thanksgiving caused scarcity. The reply today there was no comment from the opposite following the integration controversy covered Orville Fabrics and Mrs. L.C. Bates, State President of the National Association of Advancement of Colored People. Following the incriminating as a Missouri City of Hot Springs from minor offense. Raleigh, the Baptist State Convention today turned down a proposal that would be debated in the administration of Wake Forest College. President Earl W. Tribble. The proposal came as mentioned by Dr. James N. Malman that the convention has set aside that hour Wednesday afternoon for discussion in a college administrative issue plus the question of autonomy by the local Baptist churches as well as the question of whether density would be permitted on the campus of Baptist colleges. Last week, a group of Wake Forest alumni launched another move to safety after Dr. Tribble with stormy career as president of Wake Forest. The question Dr. Tribble administration could keep him for the convention again when it was seeked trustees for Wake Forest and other Baptist universities. Rural police concluded today the search for the clues which may lead to the solution to this. For England and mysterious death of a 50-year-old Mrs. Elmer Stewart Foster in Gastonia. Detective J.R. Harris said numerous persons have been questioned concerning the best known movements. While a woman whose body was found in a roadside tip shop Wilkinson Boulevard Sunday afternoon. Mrs. Foster was seen as late as 11:45 Thursday night and last week at a Mecklenburg County beer joint. He said her pocket containing an indication about $8 of cash was found in the telephone at a service station across the highway from the beer joint. Her body, obviously exposed to Friday night's heavy rain, was found in the ditch on Dixon Road. And undoubtedly revealed that she died of a fractured skull and severe concussion, leading officers to believe that she may have been thrown or pushed from a motor car. Watchome, Wisconsin at 5.
He's spreading.
Then little man who admitted in puzzle tones yesterday that he had opened fresh graves over a period of years to collect human heads and finally pictured a neighbor woman while in the days like faces a photograph test of his own.
Joking the president might need an antidepressant because of plummeting polls. Well, tonight the poll part is in
Medford, Massachusetts. The cracked Boston Main Express train Red Wing was wrecked today in a derailment at highway overpass in the suburb 6 miles north of Boston. The engineer and firemen were killed and about a score of passengers injured.
His personal traits.
That's right. Clearly, the Obamacare troubles are the biggest factor here, but we are...
Train North Carolina State Highway Patrol said today that they received a report that 6 persons died in a wreck on a PD River Bridge about 12 miles west of Troy. The petrol radio station at Greensburg quoted a petrol sergeant F.W. Weddle said that he thought that were 6 dead.
Never seen that before. And then asked if Obama...
Now was unsure. An early and verified report said 5. What that wreck was on Highway 21 and it was on the west Montgomery countryside of the PD River. The river separates Montgomery and Stanley counties. Ambulances and police cars raced to the bridge of some of the race report and reached the report early after the highway patrol said it had said that the car caught fire.
To another headline from Washington.
And now on to the
Toronto.
Weatherman Report here.
Pointing to an American politician behaving badly. Tonight, Congressman Trey Raydell, a first-term Republican from Florida, arrested for cocaine possession. He's been charged with misdemeanor possession. He will appear in court tomorrow.
WBTV Channel 3 in Charlotte, North Carolina present Weatherman.
Texas.
Well, everybody, I'm Peter Wiggins right now. 6:30 p.m. What's in Charlotte, Douglas Airport, temperature 57 degrees with a dew point about 41 degrees and a humidity of 55%. Barometer trend up 36 inches, visibility of 50 miles of wind, southwest by 9, condition clear skies. Okay, let us take a look at what's our 6:30 reports around the region. It's 57 in Hickory, 46 in Nashville, North Carolina, 59 in Winston,